Hello, estate planning attorney Brian Barboza here. Today I'm going to discuss why an estate plan may not need to treat your beneficiaries, your children, the same. Before we get started, if estate planning is something you want to discuss or want to learn more about, please feel free to give me a call, or you can set up a free meeting with me. Just go to my website, barbozalaw.com. I would be happy to talk to you for free about your estate planning needs. Okay, so why an estate plan does not need to treat your beneficiaries the same? Well, oftentimes when I have individuals come or married couples come to me and they're going to set up an estate plan, they come to me with the idea, or the preconceived notion, that they have to treat their beneficiaries, their children most of the time, the same. Meaning when the last surviving spouse passes away, that their children are going to receive equal shares at equal times in an equal manner. And oftentimes that is, a good way of doing it. However, not all children are created the same. Some children might be very, very mature and very good with money and may have a very healthy relationship with money on one hand, and you may have a child on the other hand that doesn't have a healthy relationship with money, may lack maturity, and may even have some other tendencies like issues with substance abuse or gambling, and it would be harmful to that child to receive a whole bunch of money all at once, unsupervised. So in that kind of scenario, my advice to that couple would be perhaps the more mature child with a healthy relationship with money could inherit, let's say, 1/2 of the estate right away. And the other child, knowing the issues at hand, perhaps should not inherit all the money at one time because it would be harmful to that child. So perhaps you give that child a quarter distribution right away, and then maybe a quarter distribution 5 years later, and then maybe half of the remainder 5 years after that, and then whatever's left 5 years after that. In that event, the child's going to get an inheritance, the same amount over time, but it's going to be spread out over a 20-year period, so that will allow that child some time to mature. In addition, if you talked to the more mature child and that child's willing to perhaps be a successor trustee, during that distribution phase to the child that does not have a healthy relationship with money, the successor trustee might be able to at the same time pay out on a discretionary basis for things like health, education, maintenance, or support. Now, oftentimes, maybe that mature child would not be comfortable doing that, and you're going to have to look elsewhere for a successor trustee in that instance. However, that's an example of when maybe it's not best for your heirs, for your children, to inherit in the same manner at the same time and the same amount of money. That's just one common example. A well-designed estate plan can usually draft for whatever scenario you need in order to best serve your beneficiaries, your heirs, your children after you pass away. So that's it. Not all beneficiaries need to be treated the same through your estate plan, and nor should they always be treated the same. If you found this helpful, if you are dealing with a situation similar to the one I discussed, or you want to talk more about estate planning, I'd be happy to talk with you. Please contact me. Go through my website, barbozalaw.com. I would be happy to talk to you for free. Again, thank you for your time. I appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully the information was helpful, and I have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.